I'm up. Yeah, man. The man of the wilderness up, man. Hey, let me tell you a thing. I bet you call me today. No, him send a voice note. And him call me. And the voice note, I have to make, I have to play it and I have to laugh, So I said the man of the wilderness, And he must say, no, Mr. Lonesome, I don't want you to say you're the man in the wilderness, Because millions of people you have. Me, I say, yeah, man, I with the music and everything. But me talking a metaphors most of the time. And everything me talk it have meaning. People have to understand this. You understand? So we say what man of the wilderness. Me not talk because I have enough. I remember some travel the world and we have enough people that watch me. But let me tell you now, when you look on the news or you have some more peace, I call myself the man of the wilderness because them can gag me. So me alone stand. Me not say what them a say. Me not do what them a do. You understand? Yeah, man. They come with a factual thing me I deal with, You understand? Investigative journalism. Yeah, man, pana seriously. So me no want say what them a say something so nice and then everybody tune into it that me I spread something. More I want to put on something it's still like come you watch me with my music and you say enough of them and them gone. But so when I say man of the wilderness that me mean. Yeah? Yeah, me I talk with them. Cause we and them now, they find a mean of the wilderness. Yeah, man. But otherwise, we have a family, man. We have a family like this. Big up, Yeah, man. Morning. Jungle, yeah, man. Radrick, yeah, man. Jacko, yeah, Zane. Carlos up. Monica up. Yeah, man. Vasa up. All right, so I'm put up my headline. And Turbo Z say, we are not hear you. But that is nothing. That has nothing to do with the actual case. That's me I try to show you now. Turbo, you have to think out of the box now. You see a man background and profiling, it have everything to do with cases. So number one, the first thing. So I'll just explain to you then, right? Yeah, let me explain to you now. A man like this, constable. Yeah, constable. We know the salary and everything. We are remember when you are profile a man, remember you have to know the word profiling of a man. Same like where the feds say that do and everything. You work this way, see you live over your means. We want to know your underworld. We want to know your links underworld. We want to know how you come by certain things. And where you're infiltrated for the music, you infiltrate and you use that. Now give them money then. Not like that. Not so easy. If you drive a nice BMW and then you live certain things as a constable. See, every people them rich, but I turn police maybe they migrate by this. See? But as a young youth, and like, certain thing and certain riches. So if you look on this, look on the links them. And you understand? No, listen, a music me do, and a decades. So music is not an easy thing like what them talk about, produce, and some money run, man. You understand? So nobody not tell me about music. They might do music. See? So this is what me know. You understand? This is what me know. Just go look on my back. You can't check me out, man. So if you notice, me have song from 1986. I have my label from 92. Or old my label is. You look my produce, my produce Sugar Miner, Gregory Isaac, Ninja Man, Red Dragon. You just name it, my produce one of them too. So don't tell me about music. Know what me I talk about. See? And the whole of them. If you look, you see me advise them too. Actually, me do engineering. Me build my own studio too. Me do all these things. See? So don't when them say about producing, take that out of it. The producer, you're not gonna make them kind of money there and them thing right now. See? Just go look from when them have the car or the luxurious life where I live, the underworld linkage, and if you have some other criminal squad there and why you have to look through the whole of these things. And then you build a pattern. You want to know if him kill before. You want to know if him do certain things before. You have to look through the whole of these things. You never know. You know, just take him up, choose a case and thing. You want to know if it's a serial man, this if it's a serial killer or not. I want what him do. Who him power with. What him do. If you're not, so you have to break down and they can't tell you, it give him a true identity. Who is him? Then, yeah, man. That's right, go, man. Can I see what's not? See? So when we write, yes, Andrew, big up yourself, man. See? These are the things where they have to go looking at. Yeah? Looking at him lifestyle, luxurious lifestyle and everything. Yeah. 100. You understand? So a man have to tell me book back I can't see when people in because I know this. When a man, because you have a lot of people infiltrate the music If you come and say boom bam bam, remember go walk foot in a this. You can go look. Remember me not other nothing. But it, I ask any other man, go ask any other man from Ken Boot, this and that, back in the days before certain thing I went over. You know, just get up. Who him have? What kind of money him have? For the little views and then him have 1 hour. Now it wouldn't work so. Him do a own interview. And it interview where him do. With him same young miss. It does sink him. Can I tell you how much money him have to spend first? But oh, you gather these money. You that tie up all these money. Or you gather this money and spend it. It's not like you come DJ and DJ pan sound and lift up some sound box and them thing there. And when I look at money, you advise someone, I look at money start when you keep your own show. And then you say, make me start my label, you start from ground and build yourself. You know, see someone come in, when you look, some people come in with money now. And I say it used to run. And I say to run, man, the infiltration, they call that, man. They make nobody trick you, man. Then Milan was producer too, don't it? He's a producer, but if you are more producer and make them money, they like Milan 9. Come from the same station. He reach a California, go shoot, man, and I rob them though. Eh? These are the things we are talking about. Check if him don't know Milan 9 too. Maybe, of course. See? Them things they have to look pan. But if the JCF look pan these things because you have a lot of infiltration. You have somebody all want them to, you know. But we know what you're talking about, man. We keep it real. You understand? And then you have some other people, you have enough of them do things to eat, enough of them do them not the same that us coming where you talk about, enough of them involved in it. And the same drug smuggling and all kind of things. When you see a man live bigger than him, don't you see one an ex constable when we showing the other day? You know, see him live bigger, I'll be a big liquor them bigger than him peer man. People must watch him. And them bright with it, you know, them show themselves with it. And I joke me I make. See, no matter man you bought no music to man, and yesterday I'm telling him interviews, so, oh, 3 months before you see your first thing. So you have put up X amount of money before you see your first thing. And you know must make back nothing. And I'm tell you say when something cool down, film explanation and music and all. You understand? This is just nowadays sitting. Something when I last and it might look views. A record, you know, so I record up on my wall, man. See? So when them come and say musician and music, this and them thing there, you don't know one of the original musician them, man. And if you hear them talk about who are build with them, build beat. You know, you're boss time Rabbi and computer parlor and nobody and Chris Meredith. Rest in peace, Chris Meredith. Cause you know, I build with him for me too. You always on Bob Marley, them and them thing there. And Danny Marshall and, you know, the Axeman and, you know, nobody like that. Do I pick me and them people there? You see me I say? Yeah? Barry Gardner, I used to play him band, you know. Leroy Sybil can build with him too. Play bass and everything. You know, Light Parks, you know. Them now use the real musician and, again, and them just do for them little thing. And the easier way for us to me have money, just say, hey, me a producer. Middle 9 say the same thing. But if Middle 9 did have it so alright and I live nice, don't. But you see, when him touch fire in this way him do, catch on camera. Yeah, man. You have to looking at them background, man. Yeah, see me I say, looking at them background and make them come with no foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah, man. You understand? So, me, you know, when it come to the local medias and things, me dig down in a things, you know. Yeah, man, me stand alone, man. That's why I say the man of the wilderness. And I not me mean by when I say wilderness, like my people. They might have enough people talk to me right around the world, man. All in Africa, you have someone that call me, Father Lonesome, we watch you in Bitita. We love your work. And then if it asks any sound man that cross the world, them tell us, Lonesome, you me cut double off, I know. When me see you and where you cut and the rhythm them where you use, it inspire me if you go cut them, yeah. Serious. So when me talking in metaphors, man. Probably sometimes. So when me tell you, say the man of the wilderness, you know, yeah, I'm brethren calm about it. I say, no, man, me not agree with that part. Millions of we are watching them, Mr. Lonesome, so you know, in a wilderness, no one of that, I mean. Just look on the media houses, how them in a pocket, no, man. Yeah? You see me, I say? Yeah, man. So these are the things, man. So, but, all right, let me show you something. When feds are investigate people, what do you think them do? Them investigate everything, boy, man, and everything, man. Them not do it. When people carry out, people go court. You're a criminal and them things. Don't the judge send for some, what them call it? Some social inquiry. What them call it, my brethren? Something like that. Pay you, don't it? Because they want to know if you do this before the first time you come a court, or if you ever attempted to murder, or you ever do this, or you ever do that, and them thing there. It's very serious. You have to look in the background. It have everything to do with this. You want to know who I'm cronies them, who I'm power with, who have linked with underworld, one where them live a luxurious life. You have to know all his associates. You have to know. You want to know the whole link. You want to pop you out. You understand? That's why you root out things, man. See? Threaten him right now with all of 500 years. And make him know, say, yo, at the first thing they say, do. And you want to know. As a matter of fact, you want to know the whole life, the whole twist in a life and how him live and one wife. You have to know. You know, just go to a man and say, okay, this alone may I deal with you with. Me no business about that. Me no business about this. Then the world on the run, man. The world on the run. You see me I say? You see me I say? Now the world on the run. So me got to tell them, say, yo, dig him down, because we want to know the whole full background of this guy. Me I dig him down right now as me speak, because I have things for me. But me just tell them. See? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mark. You see me I say? So, him now, it give a full picture of who is this guy. If he's an angel or a real monster, real devil. So, you get the background. You see the luxurious life and things. So, you question that. You see the job where I do. You know, see, like him over that place. And then, them infiltrate and say, oh, he's a producer. So, some people hear that. Yeah, man, them have a big car. Then that means everybody that does when go produce and go have a big car too. You just have a youth and you get to just sing and then you have a BM2 and you have the same thing and all kind of little things too. Give him successful, you are successful too. No care what happen, him do this, just try, just do something. Everybody have the same thing. And a joke. Eh? You see me I say? You have other people now who make money, and them have money for spin, but for cover them track, the easiest way for say music, and them I say, could I make money from this and this, all right, I could do this and do that. Then them know. Infiltration. See? Yes. Them do it. Oh, me a party promoter. Oh, me a this. Me a nine. Oh, me a producer. But yeah, shoot people and rob them. So if him get through that robbing them, could have come back in a Jamaica and a France with some big money. Kill the man if them never hold him. And then you'll say, yeah man, the music, I give him them money and you know, so I shoot him and shoot people and do some serial killing and I do all kind of little things. But it can't be the first. If a man style a young miss like this. And then you see some people say them are police and them have the style, you know. They don't have no style. Because in a wildest dream, sometimes them underestimate a family. You understand? Sometimes you underestimate a family. So you can't go there. You can't go there. And you can't go push up and talk about things and the people they may say, all right, below that and them say, well, you must say, and to me a police and I'm afraid I'm going on them thing there. Intimidation. That's why I'm born bad man police. Because if you be police, you can't be police and bad man police. In a one. Can you tell me say you're a bad man, you know? Any police, me not care about who. You know, see police come and them may tell you, oh, me a bad man, but yes, still them in the music and them keep shows and them do. Because the artists, them, I've had a scare when them go do some show. But not that another that alone them do. Go check them background if enough of them not smuggle and do a lot of things too. But the show does cover it off. Go check them background. Yeah, man, I'm a joke, man. So when you go a different place, and I remember, you know, and I like we sit in a we get out, we now move. Places where them go, we go. Who them think we don't know, we know. So we is up on the ground. So when man have them number pan thing and them know, so we safe in the car, we not a car, so man name but we talk. See? So you understand, because you know we not better people. But when them things say we don't know things, we know things. Because places where them go, we try and pull set speed. And the man knows, say, okay, we are ambassador for the thing, you know. So man, I make we know, say, okay, that one the way there, and that one the way there, and this one the way there. You have to dig out the whole line back door. See? Yeah, man. That's why I not do the true half thing, you know. So now them have to dig him and hold him and other things too. This when them want roll Al Capone back in the and I don't know this a go on. Them have hold him pan something named tax evasion and them hold some man pan some tax evasion and hold him if them can't hold him and yes still them know say them a criminal then. See? Them watch him and them post as a businessman. And we have enough businessmen in a Jamaica. We are criminal. Enough of the big boy them and a joke. So you have to know the underworld where in a womb link to and everything. You have to draw that all time. You see me I say? them cover up. Good. So it's just a cover up and producing and like you just reach out to producing and think you will lose the money too. And it's a long-term thing. So not like him just a boom and strike gold and you can't drive certain thing and lift certain thing, but some other real producer put out real tune, now lift so. And then you ask yourself. You understand? And them come against and look at talk and say, but I'm not so this for. You have to add another things to it. So you have the producing, you promote, you have your studio, you do engineering, you keep the shows them overseas. So you can see a way out. But if you just producing a man just infiltrate and say, me a producer, and then you have to keep up the image. Your peer can't keep up the image. And if him himself I tell you, say, oh, I'm going to put out a tune, and it no must play. You depend on YouTube now. First time you depend on record sale. See? Because you have the actual record. So YouTube, and then you have to people buy bats to make them thing look good, of course. People buy bats. And then do it on IG too. That's true. So you see them have how much views, but the views them not real. See? And I tell you, say boom, bam, bam. And then you have to wait till 3 months before you get this. And then if the view go down, then you don't get this. So you say, okay. So you can't tell, them all tell upon themselves, you know, because them feel say, oh, me I teach now. You're not such producing that you teach. Eh? You understand? Actually, record we have, man. When a man tell me about producing, not me. I learn some this time I talk to you, man. Yeah, man. Me make me mark, man. Me make me stamp, man. I mean, you notice me just come and just do me show. And when me do me show, if you don't realize I learn some that I remember, you know, I'm not fair, you Google me. But me have tuned up maybe older than some of the people them way. You know, yeah, some of the people them did very smart when they come out with my first show. You are watch me now. You understand? Yeah. The views them fake. So them buy bats. Them buy bats. See? And push up views. See? And do them kind of little things and do for them little things. But as I said, most of them cover up. So, you know, see that now. Them do the organized crime and thing and feds and them things. So you have to dig out one. We want to know what do before. Because certain action, you know, certain actions show you up, you know. Certain actions show you up. You understand? There is no way on this planet. If you want to go for your girl every minute and your girl this, even for an and a half and your lady this, and you say now home. Number one, if you go for her, you guarantee she reach home. First thing that. And then your police that even make it worse. You guarantee she reach home. Yeah? Yeah, man. You see me I say? You guarantee she reach home. And then she not reach home. And you say she means number one, you call. You must call her. If you don't call back that phone, that's spooky again. You see, sometimes you might have think so what you do, I let you go. No, what you don't do, it show you up. So it work both ways. Ask any real investigator. Sometimes what you don't do, it show you up, you know. You just come bright like one of them shining stars there. It show you up. Sometimes your action where you hold back and what you not do, eh? If you overdo the thing, them can look through it. But if you hold it back and you don't do nothing, and then run out where you not do, it show you up to. Same like what you do. So it work both ways. And so people look through your thing. Yeah, man, serious thing, man. See? So, okay. So, you, as a man, you go and you pick up the young miss. You always drop her one back. This time, you not drop her one back. But, you da call, if she says she go woman, you da call her mom. Yeah? If you call her phone and it off, that means for that day you must. Because you must. Number one, the first thing, you have to Tuesday, you have to call, if you're not smart, you have to call her mom. Yeah? Because if you not call her mom, no, it will raise some suspicious, right? Suspicion, right? Because if you call her phone and you say it off, the next thing you can do, you can call her mom and say, Mom, me just a call Dana Lee, me just a call Dana, but me not get her. And she leave here from 11. But me not get her, mom. Mom, me talk to Dana Lee, you know, because her phone off. And mom, that's about she not here. And you just say, she not there, but she leave from, hold on, mom, all right, me soon come. So you're more concerned you do that. Because you know, if you take 10 minutes to reach, you still have a call and make sure she reach. You understand? You understand where me I get to? You understand where I get to? Because you the most call. So it's not, you see sometimes what you don't do, it shows some things with you. You see me I say? Yeah man. And what you not do, it build a lot of things with you, you know. Show a lot of things about you, you know. See? So you not call. So if your mother call the Wednesday, remember you know, you're a concern. You'd a call. You would a call from the Tuesday. If you don't get her, you can get the mom. Okay, you can have that. So you say, Mama, me talk to her. And if the man say, me not there, she not there, she never reach in. You say, what? And you can zoom. And you can reach down there. Now, you say you do the music and you use internet, you use social media cover. First of all, when them thief for car, don't you see me on the internet and say boom bam bam, and I could tell her who have the car and all kind of things. Eh? Okay. So what me do? Me just boom 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 and right away, boom boom boom. I could have zero in the boy and say, no, I'm not there, so I'm not there, so oh, they say there. I may have some police bedroom. I say, but marvelly, because them gonna make some way and some people do something and some bedroom come. I say, St. Thomas, I say, I'm a good man. I'm a good. I'm just come call out him name, I call out him right name. I'm a call the woman, I give him the driver's license. I said, ma'am, don't give him that next time that sign the driver's license, give them people the boom bam bam bam. Don't in a marvelly. But I up the same live St. Acres. And him father name is. And him father get mad. Because some people tell him father say, you see it. Them man they come for me, say anything could happen. Come zero into one of my brethren before him turn police. Came to around 28 years in the force. And I'm working on some special, you know, don't have and things. Some special part of thing where them have to vet him. And vet him mother. That's what we know say. Feds. Well, at them have to vet him. Right? Vetting people them running. Okay? And him call and say, no man, loan service. Dangerous, you know. You call some place and see the youth run left the car and the police kept on the car. And I said, me get the car. You run left the youth run out of the car left a Duncan man. And call me and tell me, no, I threw the car but down. Father, me I talk to me like a thief the car, change the wheel. A matter of fact, him start changing the thing, the number of fight. He change one of the number of fight. You know. Like 1 in 20 and a 7. The chassis number. And I talk him thing. Me I say, you have to fly go in a cave and thing. Him call back, ooh, me now go no more. Me leave the key. And him put the key on the front wheel. Listen this. Him put the key on the front wheel of Duncan's. On the highway, you know, pull out and run left the car. Run out of the car, come up on my life. Come here, I tell you, you can't hide. You live with the granny, you go to school, you that. Because it's information flow, you know. See? You understand? So what him do? Him run out of the car. Him tell us the key, him put it on the front wheel, you know, put on yarn and put but police style. And then when him live, we know around 2 or 3 police down the way in the car racket into. So me draw out some car racket place, like down off of the boulevard there so yeah, because him the thing where I'm draw out some car racket place from down there. So him beat up a lot of people, same that fair up and down. Now time say you to come like my son, you know, and like one day something, but hear this now. I bet you got to turn over yourself and go live in a cave like Bata or something. Him gonna left the car. We get back the car, don't it? Him drive the car and go. Remember, you know, professional criminal. But we are think like him now, okay. Watch out, we can grab him. Him go and him pull the car. Son call him. And the tracker him fine, you know. Same to cut the battery. Figure somebody a jump start. This is not your car. Right? And there's an old man come out the car. Old man, you know. I have this young boy. Yo, I can't just come into it. See? Because him just come and hold up inside. I want me look at the picture. I say, you say a criminal list. I look at him, man. No, sir. What criminal list, man? Look at him, man. A criminal list, man. One of them can't boy them, man. You understand? So, me tell him. Me show him. You see? So, what him do, him go a fool, go throw away the tracker. So, my son drive, go down there. Man, him friend, I say, go grab him, man. Go grab him. He can't hide it. Jamaica too smart for hide from me, man. You hear that? The whole 14 parish of him, man. Me is there everywhere, man. You can zero in pan like a satellite dish, you know, and a joke me I make. I'm showing over and over, and a joke me I make, man. Yeah, man. And me not come and add on nothing. Me not add on nothing. Me good. Me just telling you as is. So me say man in the wilderness, me just have to clear it up for the because the virgin send me a voice to I say, no man, me not agree with that one, the one in the wilderness. Me attack the media houses. So me are the man in the wilderness. Them are earpiece, them are mouthpiece for politician and all kind of things. Them they me no in other foolishness. Me no jump on where them a jump on. Me no in a that. See? You understand? So we solve a lot of cases. See? We solve them, man. And just move from one to a next to a next. The one I know, them have to dig him up thoroughly. And root out the root of him. Make him come tell about him, yeah, man. No, make him come tell about, I'm a producer. Man, come tell about him, a producer. You bring that to on us, man. See? And yesterday him do an interview. And the interview that sink him and him no know. Because me listen to the interview, them send it to me when me listen, I say, but look here, he must say everything that the interview, he must tell us, say you have to wait till that trip before you get back the money. You have to spend like $1 million. When you just start, you have to spend like $1 million. Where you get the money from? And you have to wait on it because you have to wait on some views and they might tell you, oh, in the work, or producer make them money, but the man make them money and this. And if they and you tell when to put out tune and you build with him, wish him not build with him. Because, I mean, I ask. You see me now, because I mean, because you say build with him, right away, I can tell you, say, hey, you not build no with him. Me is step on the ground. You see? Yeah, man. You understand? Say, start build with him. No. But him that explain a little thing, a man say, no, no, buy with him. You see me, I say, buy with him. You understand? Yeah, man. You say, who come sit down the great mama Angie, you see that? See that? You see that? Yeah, man. You see that? Great mama Angie, yeah, we are some, man. So these are the things I try to show them. Yeah, so them build up some money, and for wash the money, the easiest thing for say music. But the music, when them say sell, it not really sell like that neither. I know. You understand? And then if them talk about views, and them say, well, at the first, you have to get this, and then you have to wait till 3 months, so you have to tie up yourself. But you get the first money to tie up yourself. And they tell you how much money them want and why I'm doing them thing. Yeah, man, how this and that. Don't take that. Them that card, man. We not take card, man. Remember we do real music, you know. You know, we lane. You understand? We produce the man, they must stand up. The giants, them. John Nolt, Gregory Isaac. You just name them. You have them from the label, man. They produce them too, man. And then we do most of the whole of them giant there. Who pass off and who they still there because that's how we keep to the real music, you know. You know? Rip Leonard. You see me I say? See? And if you look back, you see show with Mighty Diamonds, they make keep show but we keep shows. You understand? We do the one of these things. It's not an easy road. You have to be yourself, brother. See? You have to be yourself. All right, let me show you something. In a music, man trick on. In a music, you have some money, they are foreign, and I'm going to tell them to stop it because what them do, them draw things for themselves. You have a little club wall, 300 people, right? You have to know where you charge in and everything. And then I'm going to fly in 10 artists. 10 artists. Charge a little money for going, maybe a $50 or less. 10 artists, yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes. See? Yeah? 10 artists. And then you want to pay an artist a man that say, give me 10 grand and give me 15 grand. Or you make that money. Capacity at 300. Even the capacity at 500, you're fine. And when you look at limousine and plus hotel and all kind of things, it don't add up. When you do that in America, anybody feds them watching these things, it can't add up. It don't make no sense. See? But it's easier for them, you get a tracker when you want to spend cash like that and then pull off and show up on yourself and things. You don't want to sink on yourself, man. See? You don't go sink on yourself. So these are the man come tell about no music and all kind of thing. Foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah. Ticket at 40, artists get paid 50,000. That don't make no sense. So you add up the gate money, because that for pay him. And the fly, the hotel, you can get a man can't tell. Number one, buy right. Your people are all right. Let me give you a little thing now. So if you have the outside show and a man tell you certain month, like a man say 50 grand, because you know you expect. Because you have to know you expect 20,000 people outside big event. You understand that? But a man can't see with a little place and say, free me 50 grand. He man carry a bag of foolishness that. Foolishness. You can't charge $50 for going in a place. Just look on the money where you cover that, where you keep. You understand what I say? With a little place and them thing, it does not work out. So you have to charge you a percentage of what you make. So if you want to know how much you charge you get, then you have to tell him. You understand? That's why I give the rundown with me and Gregory Isaac. Yeah? Back in the early 2000s when we did down in a Bristol. When the guy, Black Swan Pub guy, you know, say my working bread for me, can say my charge 12,000, 12 pounds. And then we take a couple $1,000 from him because we I say make we do it, him I say no, because him have the club and he called 300. But him have upstairs and thing, it was like 6. But at 20 him charge at the gate and then him have bar food and them things. So when we go there, they tell me this. Come here, pass it on them guys, them and them see me, come and collect and I say, okay. You draw a card, probably want some more money, man. It's all right, boom, bam, bam. We just go tell Gregory and Gregory say, all right. Yeah, man, say Gregory, no movements, you know. And Gregory serious like that, because me and the Dukes are a different thing, you know. See? No movements, him have to send in food, man. For a move, man. And if still have an next, because I remember me have a band. We carry the band to an action fair, they did it with too. In one way, you know, the early man in there with the vessel out. But Gregory, I take care of Gregory and everything. You know, I deal with the band, you know. But he have a next piece of food to me. But he move with it. So, female that work call action for you know. I say, yo, them not get nobody else down there, so man. Them fooly, man. You have a man all you need to do just deal with me right and you're good. You boss your club, but bring the artists, them a come in, you're good. If you for pay them up front, have X amount of money. We are do the thing, them you're good. But you want to draw a card for me, you know, draw the card for me. You need to double the price 2 times. So, see, and then I will 3, it was like 6. So I tell me lie and thing. You see me, I say? And next thing again, guy called me from Puerto Rico. And then they want Cabra. Cabra, remember this? I call Cabra. Because we have book the Cabra. We have fly go Miami and then fly go across. Because I know you know I go from Jamaica. And Cabra said, loan some one thing. All right, I could do it. He must say it well. Him say 600. And boy him said take a charge. We could have charged him 10 grand. Yeah? Him said 600. And we say, all right, we could charge you 10 grand. May I do the outside show, you know, 50 grand and them money they want to bury and 65. Kind of come with them band, but outside show, you know, it's enough people that are, you keep a big thing with berries. You don't want to keep them like a club thing there. You keep big show, you make real money, man. You can make real money and sell some real tickets. See? So, when the youth talk to me, him talk to me. And Kaba say, you have loan, so make them send the money one time. Because me go over there already and them boy, they're not easy. Them boy, they're not easy over there, you know. Them draw a card and bant and I mean I say, we not going to go over there then, man. We not go over there. Yeah, man, so we talk to you, we not do the bookings, brother. See? So we know the whole of them things. You see, and everything me there come talk, boom, bam, bam. But me a man come say something, me no want straight from what me I say. But me I say, see TOC. You don't know what me I talk about. And as the virgin said, have nothing to do with it, it surely do. Yeah? The background of this guy, it tell you it paint everything about him. You know, if him half notorious or he's most notorious, you never know. It paint everything about him, man. Eh? Yeah, man. See me I say? It paint everything about him. So these are the things, you know, where you say, yo, yeah, them have to draw out with him. Where I watch your lifestyle to and I watch a thing and they kind of living on the hype and you come and say, yeah, we have to maintain the hype. Maintain what? We alone some about I put on my slippers and vibe, man. We are talking about, man. Maintain what? Maintain our looks. When you look at the real people, them will make the real money out of music. Just look at the man in America and some place and some people, them just put on something and them just move when them move. You know, see them going like our people, just in your head. Maintain what you carry yourself clean, you carry yourself like junkie and anything there. But what kind of looks you maintain? Yeah? Yeah, man. You see me I say? We not join that man. This a lonesome man. Put on my slippers and gone and lonesome. And then me not too much on talking. Too much of my life, man. But dedicate, hey, me walk and build the thing, you know. Me not say like some people, you know. Let me tell you, some people, them lucky. Them go to the studio and them get for vice and then who produce them, push them, and then get the show them for them. Then me go show it. Me can show it, tell you how the vinyl make. If me that video it, me that video if them time they would have had my video camera back in them early days there. Me that show them some documentary, it unbelievable. Because enough of them as artists, you never go in a pressing plant. You never cut a stamp as an artist. You never master tune. So, you know, master tune, much as you cut the stamper, much as you have the do these things. You just know, say, that's going on vice. And name call and for just go perform. Different from when you do the whole thing. Mama Angie do these things. And a joke me I make. You understand? Keeping shows, do all kind of thing. Speaking about that, Mama Angie. Speaking about that. Boat ride. Tiki-taka. Hey, now tell the family if I'm now, remember the boat ride that come up, 11th, Mama Angie. 11th of September. So Mama Angie there. When you get a look up, don't. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mama Angie. Yeah, man. So 11th of September, so when you know, say, I can't find the ticket from early, you know, now if you make no bag on my nice. We're going to have a party, man. Real party. Yeah, man. Do it and go and thing, yeah, man. So these are the things I try to show you. Them never see it. Them never go yet and go a print tree, go design label, make the man and go on what you want, and then you label them a print off, and then you have to carry them, have to bake that before them go put them have to cut it, cut it out, and do what them are doing before. Saying and you sit down and wait for your record and watch every piece of the wax will come off and what the man them do it when them put on your stamp, you hesitate, yeah, man. Put on you hesitate. See? And then when you look at record, zoom, the stamper press, because the stamper for kind of them say punch and kind of. See? So yeah, man. Yeah, see? And then you see the record them a come up and you see when them a boxes and a sleeve it and then you wait at you call it at half of the press. So you're sitting, can everybody them makes a team. You know, when you leave school, you're there and everything, you know. You have the knowledge of the thing, man. So I have to sit down and watch it on TV, you know. We just sit down and watch it down the top. You see me I say? Yeah, man, sit down and watch it on the top. So as me I say now, as me I say, this have everything to do with that guy. That guy. In Jamaica, you have enough man. And this are just reality, you know this. You have enough man, you know, with the artist, police, them have other baby mother and have other, you know. And you never see, you know, baby mother work and just kill. It's not a thing in Jamaica. But yes, if you have a little forces, the people and people start back them life and them go and this and the one they go get baby father and one they go get husband and one they have wife and everything and these are different things. So you know, see these things. People live them life and all kind of little things. See? You understand? You know, see certain little things. So that's why I say I get mixed up in this. You want to know the real background of this guy and you want to get inside of the mind or think. You understand now who he mix with. You want to know the underground, film underground criminal forces. You want to know, you have to know everything, you know. Yeah, man. You have to know it. You have to know it, man. See? Yeah, man. Then you have to search out for that, man. But a serious note. See? Don't come to live a luxurious life here. What you might do. Or you maintain it. Money where you are getting as a constable that can't maintain nothing, you can't pay your rent, none at all, you know. Much as you buy a car and even one of them car wheel there, the 4-wheel when they want to change and do all kind of things. No. Some people, oh, I'm a producer. You see what them the first thing them say, I'm a producer. Yeah, producer. But $1.9 million go kill people and I rob them and he was a producer too. Eh? You gonna find go kill people and then hold him. In Jamaica, them let him go when him have little boy as self-defense and murder a little 18-year-old, 19-year-old. And a matter of fact, team name call for a lot of things too. Yeah, man. The name call for a lot of things, man. You see me I say? You don't have no respect for woman, man. I not just one or two woman the man have, man. The man I live that kind of life and I do him thing. You see me, I know 2 women alone him did have. Like I just 2 women and 2 women fight. No, sir. Simple math. How you mean, Damien? Simple maths. Simple maths, man. See? So these are the things I try to show them. If you know, they go out him the whole of that. Let me tell you this. in a every case, police like build a profile on certain things. That means they want to know if it's a serial killer, if it's a serial rapist, if it's a man the first time him do this and all kind of things. You know see what them do? Them look through this. And I tell it, say when you commit crime, when man commit crime, sometimes one of the things where you do give away are the things that you don't do. It still give you away. And how you act. You see me I say? Yeah man. How you move. Because as I said before, if you generally, when I see what's not, you talk to a woman, a couple of years, and you pick her up and drop her, and you not drop her. I say, if you call her phone now, and she don't reach you, you can call her, say, Mom, you can call the mother, same time, you know, not for the next day if your mother call you or something, you know. See? You say, let me talk to, because I not get up on her phone. No, but she never come in. You say, what? Never come in? No, man, I come down, what mean by never come in? Because that alone I shock, you know. And you can hear it over the phone. You hear it over the phone. And then you run, go down there. First of all, she depend on social media, you depend on it too. You gotta start push her up. Not to take down and lock down your things or do nothing suspicious. People can't see this. Because you underestimate most Jamaicans because you say them I think alike and a police, so them don't know this. So one of those go training school and then get gun and you know who send them out. But you know really the police work, man. You know really the police work, man. And the foolishness, man. See? So if you not do that, red flag. You have to do that from Tuesday because you reach the family member from Tuesday. You have to make sure. If she go away and say, you know, if you reach home 15 minutes, you're going to call at 15 minutes. So if she leave 11 and she's going at something, even if I lay down and she won't even meet. You make, and she said, hey, me know why you drive me, you make sure she get the cab and whatever, and you make sure call. That'll make it worse. You call the mother and say, Mom, she reach home yet, even if she don't want to answer her phone or something. Simple. See? If you not hear that, you move. But when you look now, no remorse. Me not want me a lie up for. Me innocent. Me no want lie up. Me no want go for no lie. What me a brace for? Eh? What me personally a brace for? You see me I say? Yes, brother. Yeah, man, me read it right now. Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Me personally, a bracing thing, me not do that. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, man. That's all right. Oh, me never see it, you know. Me never. Yeah, that's all right, man. That's a one thing. Yeah. See? So yeah, man. So me would never do that. You understand? Me not do it. You understand? Me not do that. You understand? So these are the things that's how we ask. You know? So them for us investigate these things. You have to investigate all of these things. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, straight up. Then the next thing now, and I like, yeah, get up and I push this. You know, where they call it now? You know, you go up on the defense. For what? If me don't know what go on or what have you, me da gladly find somebody to clear myself. So me da work with the mom. Number one, me da work and push myself. More and more and appeal. Ooh, see this, that and that I run up and down. Hey, you ever see when you see Bonnie Wheeler take the thing serious, you see not there no more? Because Sister Jean missing. And 50 years that. So him miss him not take it lightly. And you see him son and everybody run out. You want to bring her back and you see it make a big things and what have you. Eh? Then I say him not take it lightly, that's him gone home. Him gone home. Him can't. You see me I say? That just that me ask. See? Simple. You know, when I run, number one, me no want no liar. Me not have to run, go to no liar. That no make no sense. You understand? Because if me know say me no do something or what I do, me no want a liar up and I put up a defense. And liar say, oh, my client does that. Well, liar talk for me go at the people them yard and take out the people them data. Me not have to carry our one back. Of course. You see me I say? You know, you have to check out everything about the whole background. And then them still, because I'm more than one other cases, because we want to know you can't live above the means. So if you remember, you're constable. We know the pay range. We might have carry them if you not pay something, maybe 80, 90 grand or somewhere. Same kind, they go 100 and something, but them draw the money. So, so maybe you carry them that. But you live in a place, so maybe you have 200,000 for just the rent alone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's more than you pay. And you sustain it. How long you live there? How long you have the car? How long you buy these things? Don't come tell me about music. Me never know somebody that's a printer. Me never know somebody that's printing a music. Oh, me a producer. No make no sense. See? Want to know the underworld connection and any more criminal squaddy around. See? You have to know the whole of them. Yeah, man. You have to dig out the whole of them connections. So I know just once it charges, you build up more and more and more charges. They're not going nowhere. Nowhere. Cut a deal. If I saw, make me have back this and we can talk to it. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So these are the things we I talk about, You see me I say? Yeah, man. So we know the food. It's foolishness. We know. We just ask a question. We say no, lose the eyes of the price, and don't do that. See? So the price are him. You come for this person, you should have carried back home the person. You understand? You understand? So these are the things now you're the most concerned that it mash you up. You're in a hospital. You're sick because it mash you up. Because you say, no man, this and then it put you and you know say, okay, this not gonna look good, but you might never know say that blow out like this. You must think you can just tell somebody something and them are just love it. But them have to check him out as a police. See? We should have call one of my thing the bedroom, I call one of my brethren there. Let's say which one of them. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I call one of my brethren there. Yeah, man. I call one of say I call him, yeah. I call one of my brethren there. Bless. Nah, yeah, but I call one of my brethren there. When me just call all kind of people to talk to, talk, man. Yeah, the man I want to talk to him. I just want to call him, but could be like the call live already. Hold on there. Either man of them want to talk to me. Oh, yeah, I get that. Okay. Mm-hmm. You see, if I'm alive now, I go to some inside. Oh, me nah get it. Me I call a man the way. More call some overseas police brethren, man. Yeah, man. Me that call. You have some overseas police brethren, some US police brethren. Me that call them to make on him, but me nah pick him up. You see me I say? Yeah, me nah pick him up. No busy, phone busy. Yeah, man. See? Phone busy. Yeah, man. So me don't want to call them money and have a little reason with them money. Yeah, man. Yeah. Call one of them little feds money and talk to them. Yeah, man. You see? Yeah, man, you have to spread out the thing, You have to spread the thing, Yeah, man. We are talk them thing, you have to spread it. But this is how we just sit down and deal with case. Them have to dig out everything and that show that you have to. Remember, not care you grab up, you have to know the background of them people there, Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it must say kind of no more police, not all and them thing, man. And people just say stop, say boom, bam, bam. You ask a question, don't bother you say, oh, it's a producer because people have it at them head. Oh, say I'm a producer, so if I'm a producer, man, can go buy the car and can buy this. Every one of them money that when go turn producer, because them that buy a beer man and live in a big apartment and all kind of things and maintain it with ease. With ease. See? That no make it, man. You understand? See me just show the other one, Read, From down a mobile where them they got pick out. Remember them never call him name, so I'm showing him. You see the kind of lifestyle where him live. You see him have upon them thing there. Constable. A BMW him drive to, man. So when them do these things, because I don't know them young in them brain and everything, so them like show themselves, me a police, and me a drive this, me pay, me not have to live off of that, and me there every party, and me just the thing they went buy a loan that bigger than film pay. The liquor them when drink for the month and pull off and the suit them when I wear. Expensive. Yes, yes, me I say. Yeah man, yeah, say jungle man. You see me I say? Yeah man, sir. Call the man for us. And the man line busy, you know. The man I can't make out. It's budget. I'm not saying I can't get him here. So I want to do that money, man. Never get them money and talk to them money. And them things are serious. Well, the minute I tell them somebody think them stand up, man. Me not make no nice. I think them stand up. Me not make no nice, man. Go on there. I say I can't get him on this. I mean, I'm phone busy, you know. Go on there. Let me say I get him on this. Yeah, man. Where again? Where go on, brother? I know I'm some man. I mean, other thing this, man. You know, so some work. You know that little some work, brother. Don't repeat. Me attack for my life now, right? You hear me? And me attack for my life now. See, brother? And hear this now. More you, are the youth what me I tell the police them in Jamaica where them lock up yesterday. More and more ask two little things now. As a man where as a feds right? But do your work as a federal agent, right? Me just tell them have Maitland. Them have look in him luxurious lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true. That's one of the shortcomings of the JSF, you know, that them don't do a lifestyle background investigation. Because in my previous job, you get two of them they are year, you know, brother. You get one of them is their general, right? Their general, it just ask it's like a 3-page questionnaire. And it just ask you about, you know, who you owe and some investment questions, where your money there. Right? Then they have another one now where it's very intensive and intrusive because it start ask you about your family members, your wife, your kids, who you owe, how much you owe, and you have to be exact because what them do, them go and them double check all of the information where you get them. Plus them run their own background investigation to confirm that what you say is true. Because if you say you don't owe nobody and them go out and them look and them say, well then you have 3 creditors, then you have a problem. Then bring you in. Because them want verify that you are who you say you are financially and otherwise, because they want to make sure so you're not exposed to any influences, right? Because remember now, you know, it name FBI stands for fidelity, bravery, and integrity. The first one is fidelity, meaning that your allegiance is to the organization. So when them look at them say your allegiance is to somebody else, like them say, wait a minute, somebody else have something over him, you know? It's a problem. And also, if they catch you involved in any wrongdoing, they make an object lesson out of you. They punish you more than they would have punished a regular criminal.
Thank you, sir.
When you go to prison, them want to send you away for a long, long time because them say, look, we have a brand to protect. And we cannot make this one man come and mash up our thing.
And this right across the FBI. Tobacco, alcohol, it right across the FBI, right across the agent. It's right across.
Right across the law enforcement, yeah.
Okay.
They make because for example, you see if you are drive down the street, like when me live, you know.
Yes.
And this is typical of this is typical, right? I mean, you have your aberrations, you have your exceptions, but in general, if a policeman stops you and you try to bribe him, you know, it's a charge that you will get right away, you know, bribery.
Yes.
Because what them do, they make it, the policeman don't know if you are bribing him, and it's a sting operation. So that's one. And the second thing is that the way them train say, look, you cannot enforce the law and at the same time you break the law. So when them that's why when them hold you, they make an example out of you. So it once you put on the badge and the gun and you go outside and you say, boy, you come out there to serve, protect, and reassure, then it's a different mindset. Completely different mindset. And you just know that if you're caught involved in shenanigans, that you won't pay a hefty price.
Yeah.
Very hefty price.
Yeah. Because I notice.
And whatever, and the price you pay, you won't carry that with you for the rest of your life.
Yes. But at least me a ball for in a Jamaica at the time, brother. Because I know phone all right. Me say phone agency set up a police is a chief. Me show it the other day for my thing. Where he must say him the best cap money can buy. Right? And I pay feds round him and him sell them things and things, said them a drugs man and everything. When we a tattoo, when do all kind of things. And we have feds and informers that we have everybody. And them take him out. Him never even know say, see them go cancer, sorry. And him gone. Him a chief of police.
Let me share something with you. You used to work undercover, right?
Yes.
And when you work undercover, there's a school that you have to go, right? And go to intensive training. And when you're done with that school, they have another man who experienced in the undercover world that if something not go on, you can always bounce ideas off of this man. You have somebody called a contact agent that he might your contact to the agency. You don't have to talk to nobody. Anything you want, this is the one man you talk to, right? And then you have another agent who you talk to if you're running into issues and things like that, and you just have bounce some ideas off of him. Me that one of me bounce ideas off. He was one of the best FBI. And this guy, him go down to Louisiana, the New Orleans, and him a work against New Orleans, and it's a public thing, this, so we not let on no secret. And him go down there and him start work with the man them, and him tell me, him say, listen, if it wasn't for the fact that the man them planned to kill him, because the man them knew him as a drug dealer, we are moved, whole heap of drugs. And then one day the man them supposed to watch a drug scene, and the man them we are watch a drug scene. Then they attack, and them say, you know what, we should have just out a boy and take for everything, And the man them start make a plan, and them know say the place where them did they wired. And the man them hear the conversation, and so my brethren know them have to take him out. But him tell me, him say, listen, they have the man them eat out of me and because of greed. And him say, if it wasn't for the fact that them that plan to kill me, the whole police force gone to prison. All of them gone to prison. Well, him say half of them are prison. Half of them gone to prison.
So the police force down there, it did shut down, don't it? Them never shut it down?
Yeah, man, them come on and whole heap of scrutiny, man, down in New Orleans police department.
Yes. It did shut, yeah, man. Because we don't know so the corruption down there, so we plant him down there. Him on send down there.
Yeah, and it take and remember it take a while because this when we do an investigation, we need to know hurry, my brother. Because them always tell you in the academy say, listen, the one thing where you have, what the criminal do have, you have time on your hands.
Yes.
You have time on your hands. If you try to rush it, you have a running a problem. That's what I'm telling you. Say when you chase a criminal, if you realize that you alone chase a criminal, stop and turn back. Because him is a criminal. That time live load. He will come back. Don't worry, he will come back. He will come back.
You see me I say, JCF man, it want revamp or something, and it want some teeth, man. Too much criminal infiltrate the force over the decades, and nothing of the tweet because most of the top man them say them in a drug smuggling and everything. And when people like couldn't catch them over in a phone place, them just say, well, I told you, man, me I come and I watch, but me I fear behave so. But no, them are the head feet, man. Them are the head. That's why them call themselves bad boy police. You understand?
Right. My brethren, demand them, the thing that I like to say, me give props to some members of the JCF, but the organization itself, brethren, is corrupt. I mean, you have some hard, most of the people when me know in it, right? Are some dedicated, hard-working public servant. I mean, them do this for God and country. But you have some bad apples inside there. And you know it got the good apples don't really get the headlines, and the bad apples get the headlines because the good apples are do where we are paying them for though. The bad apples now taint the whole organization. And then when the bad apples now go all the way at the top, that make it even worse. Because the question is, how do you set an example if you go and tell a policeman who collect $10,000 from a motorist for speeding, you're gonna lock him up. But then you have fiend bosses who involved in a high corruption where you know about. You know about it. And you don't know nothing about it. Then where you do the man in below now go follow the example where you lock up the one man. Because they must say, well then look the boss up, so I do it, you know. So that's just bad luck in the brother, bad luck and get catch. But if you start lock up the people over the top, if you start from the top, it will cascade down to the bottom. And people will realize, hey, if the man is serious about the man up top, what do you think they will do with me?
Yes. Yeah. That's the problem we have. That's our problem we have, you know, because the real criminal them now move. Them do so much thing. Jamaica so dirty we lose billions every year. But them rather lock up a little man so and make it and take him like Chucky Brown. Chucky Brown get hard and get a rifle for keep and care. We know what much thing. And then him come out to come talk him truth and them send him alone 51 years. Them go in a hospital down in a Clarendon go kill man and them say a gunman yet still a police to it. If you as police can go in to go kill a man, what you want the man them a road for do? Them man they should have get a 1,000 years better. If you respect hospital, even in a war, when you see the Red Cross, Obama for just come drop it because nobody no want bomb it. You can't secure for go there too. You not plane it to drop, them take you up, you have to go there too. You see me I say? Yeah. So these are the things that we are talking about. You understand? And these are the things that we are bad for. If we're not clean from top, Jamaica not going away. If we have a police force free from the influence of these dirty politicians, because the politician influence hard on the police force too, you know. The police, them not doing the policing. I see Nancy Pelosi, husband get charged for some drinking and driving thing.
DUI.
Good. And yeah, she said that's a private matter though. She had the speaker though. She can't go into that. She can't use no influence or nothing, but she will lose her job. In a Jamaica, if a somebody you up there and his wife, you talk about man, you police will lose a job. I see a police named Llewellyn. Llewellyn him name Llewellyn. We give one of the we give the guy the ticket. And him give the guy the ticket. Remember you can't do nothing to the ticket. There's a police who above him, politician go mix up. Call the man and I tell him, yo, get what for a ticket you want to get a man $2,000. Why they put $2,000? And this disrespect the man. Ford put it up in that thing because that's how motorists do. So you put it in that thing, you are speed, but you're too big because you donate to political parties all the time. See? And you have big organization, you have speed, you just put a $2,000. The man say, no, you have to bribe me, I lock you up. And this is how the man get. Them shelf him. Him coming like a figure, you know, brother.
The Tankwell case.
Yes. Him coming like a figure, brother. See? My brother, him coming like a figure. But Jamaica don't have no man. It have to change, brother.
Let me just say this to your listening audience that I thank God for somebody like you because you are highlight, you know, you're one of the lonely voices out in the wilderness. Because you highlight things we are going and you highlight it to society so that people can get an understanding of what we're going. And what they need to do at this point in time is for hold them politicians responsible, right? Because for too long, people look on politicians like them as some like demigods. Right? And then they realize that they almost that them don't come to the understanding that them have the power, you know.
Them not see
the people have the power. If
course.
you exert your power at the ballot box without fear, friendship, or favor, politicians will respect you. If you come and you say, listen, you say your promise a road and your promise a clinic and your promise this and your promise that, and we don't see nothing. And 3 years gone, 4 years gone. So you know what now? You know, come back and come represent you. Know. If people that start do that, right, and start we need change with the police because look how long we have to change on the police. And in fact, they change up for the worst because we sure hear about the 10 man them who some of them they on probation, them they in the force less than 2 years. And the JDF recommend them man for some special training in money. The man them get the training, and when the JDF do them graduation, the JCF members them were also graduates, and them promote the man them from constable to assistant superintendent.
Me carry a story about it. Some little youth from 18 to 24. No, you understand? So you promote them, and then can you imagine now? You are do how much years of service. You have some baby with breast milk at them mouth, but you have them over you know. You book a sergeant for 20 years or 25 years, or you book a inspector, and you have assistant soup come in, and them come in now, and you have to salute to them little baby, you know, with breast milk on them mouth. Right? And then you have to teach them the work. And then according to Google, the commissioner, he might send them on special apps. So who are carry them because number one, them never go back. Me never even understand this. And they might do more. So I say, okay. I see why this is thing that we are. Because you have good, clean police where them supposed to promote and make you get out the bad apple. Them don't want to do that. You understand? We have police. Knowledgeable, you know, competent person who can feel that vibe. Them nah give them that. You know, so who them job? Some old criminal and all, some old crook and all kind of little things. And then who not do that now politically aligned. Jamaica can't go so better.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you have somebody at the top who doesn't understand the nature of law enforcement. This is what happens. When you take a military person, because keep in mind, you know, that the military, the mission is different. The training is different. The personnel, the recruitment process, everything is different. No matter what them tell you, the military is there to defend the country. The police, they're there to defend the citizens, right? On a daily basis. So they're more dealing people on an individual basis than the military will go fight war. And you have to ask yourself, who Jamaica get ready for fight war with?
Right? No, they get to you with them.
Background.
And they get to you with them and fight war with. Get up people, poor people.
Well, yeah.
And that a war crime against your poor people because you can't have a military and tell me about me hear them all make speech of deployment, they make over how much 1,000 deployment. Where? In our country? We not should have goddamn shame for the egg. And the joke me I make. And the first them thing I mash up made in a better. You think you there in the state you know? You think you could have just hear the military and say them the deployment in this and come fight the people them this and them thing there. It not work. Certain thing you use, me see them did one June when they use say when they use say find some kind of shooter and something. Oh, I think the sniper or something. Remember the youth, the Jamaican youth and the guy there. I think them want use and them have to sign it in. Yeah, them have to sign that in. You know, just use anything military in the country like that as you feel. You feel alike too. It will defend the country, military will defend your country. See? You understand? But in a Jamaica military, them can't stand up against CAT.
Keep in mind, you know, that this is not the first time them use a military man to lead the police in Jamaica. This is the third time, and the first two times the man them feel, you know.
All right.
And the man them come back now, and this man who didn't know, based on statistics, this man is a bigger failure than the two man before.
And he may get bigger money for the failure, brother. He might fail. And Jamaica go down like Sri Lanka right now, and that me I tell them. Because people love party more than anything else. And then they stick with the foolishness, brother.
And then how you explain it? You bring a man who's failing, and you give him a pay increase and making the highest paid police commissioner in the history of the JCF. And at the same time, you have a constable that make about 75,000 Jamaican dollars a month. How you explain that, my brother?
I don't even understand. So if I get, can you push him right 18,000? You yourself, I get 8 like 9 million a year. So you double up in pay. As a prime minister, I get twice your pay. Twice your pay. Around there. Right? For nothing at all. The man can't make a speech, brother. The man have no style. The man, a matter of fact, them take him for a personal advisor, security advisor, and that partner feel back now. You see this nepotism, cronyism, and them thing they were
because
of your farmers part right there, and they move. Cause it never did it before. So that not feel it in turn a commissioner and did it. Make police turn a commissioner, but tired of the foolishness. The man does come and tell us that June hear him now. The thing I go down in June. When you look it rise, by him talk around 4 hours yet dead. Me I say, but if you want him by a murder, it come like if a man tell you for work, better you go when you fly, you know, it's not good going on, man. It's a joke.
Yeah, you're right. In this man here, I mean, I've seen him already. I've never spoken to him, but I've seen him at a town hall meeting in Fort Lauderdale. And from all appearances and from all corners, he appears to be a nice guy, but not a crime fighter. He's not a crime fighter.
No.
You know, him don't have it tonight. No have it tonight.
And then feels like fight crime in your country, right? If we now deal with the social issues, right? Job creation and your infrastructure, you fix them up back one hospital, education system for up and all kind of things, training and all. We don't deal with that. We just want trample the people them. Then we provide for the people them.
You know what I'm on some? I live in a diaspora and I would never seek to impose my will upon the people of Jamaica and tell them what to do. But the only thing I would do is ask them to consider certain things. No, you see Donnelly, right? The missing girl. You see the amount of traction the interest get by the virtue of the fact that people start demonstrate and people start hold the government accountable, right? Why can't the people of Jamaica do this for the other issues them? And by the way, it's 850 people missing in Jamaica from January 1st till now, 850. Right? And only one them seek to highlight. One. And the only reason why them highlight this one is because the people of Jamaica decide to make this a case to be highlighted. Because if nobody never said no, it's not bigger than 851 and counting and nothing.
Okay.
Right? So we are saying that the people of Jamaica need to get it from a grassroots level because you want to realize that the people at the top not change. Because it's not in their interest to change.
But better.
Because they're not suffering. They're not suffering, right?
Yeah, but yes, so all right.
The sufferer them now to start rise up and say, I will not talk about rise up, not talk about peaceful demonstrations where you get your permit and you demonstrate. I mean, them know say you're dissatisfied with what going on in the country. And then once you start to that and you start galvanize people now and it start pick up inertia, it start pick up motion, right? It's going to be a problem to deal with.
Yes.
It won't be a problem for them to deal with. They have to change. And then when you start vote and say, if the man not do the things them where him say other woman and not do the things that them promise to do, we have to get rid of them. Party, what we are talking about is people over politics.
Thank you.
Over party.
And hold them accountable. Make I show you a politician disrespectful. All right. You see when them a look vote, all right, local government election matter early next year, right? When them a look vote, them find the nearest bar, the bartender that might sell or who own that bar, right? In your constituency. And them come and then make sure tell them if you drink anything. Them not ask if you eat, if you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, them just tell you if you go drink. Because them want your head, a shake when them chat to you and bag of foolishness. Right? You know what me hear Colonel Charles say when with the land them out of St. Thomas? All them know to do is drink. Get up and drink. But yes, you're right. Because at this I want to introduce them to one who want to vote. Nastiness. You understand how them disrespectful? All them need to do is drink and them not want to do nothing lie. Because I see them tell the people them about work, ship work, where you look, down a sentence, they talk about 10,000 people line up. And then they matter about heart and thing, yes, still they have over 200,000 Chinese in our country. Chinese rather white people than black. I mean, I ask them that. Can we study how Chinese move? I see them have a thing down in a film country where them compare us with animal, in them museum, You understand? Then go to Africa now, them compare. And it's bad. Enough people write a thing say, no, a joke him a make. When the thing break out, them put the people them out of them apartment. How much Jamaican or how much African own how much big store and thing at China? But China own most of the store them in Jamaica, brother. How much rich black man there at China? We can count them in America and other places. How much rich black man there at China? Me have a brethren, he's a white man, but he come from Canada. Him teach at China, and when him tell me, him a teacher down there, you know. And him do him sound, so I'm a good brethren set speed. Me have to call him when me done. I'm a watch me, I know. I must go and them because they much hours, yeah. Saying, but again, I might get up and watch me later. And them I tell the point blank, say, hey, God, when there, you know, them people, them not really see black people like that. You have some place where black people not touching a China yet. When them see it, it frighten them, you know. You understand? But you still them there in our place. And but you can't pay them back. Some concession are go on, you give them a dry bed road for bill with them now bill good. And then you give them land with it. The man them a build them own scheme, brother. So me have a paper me have, you know, with the government and all them line them pocket and what them a do because them a set you up. Look later, you see the Chinese are them are part of the police force and editing, you know. At them time them are gonna know what go on. And by the way, so much of them them have the baby them have them Jamaican, but and then send them over go learn them mother language too. Then when they come back, you can't stop them. So them just populate up the thing. You understand? Because China want a hole in the western part of the world, you know. Hemisphere, you know. They have for near America. Yeah, man.
If you make the people start asking the government about the building, the foreign affairs building, or the man that build them.
That's wired, brother. That's wired. Foreign affairs, big old building. Nobody in America now going to that England or Canada will chat to them.
Exactly.
Nobody. We know say it wired. Me not ask.
Exactly. And then what you do? We're going to talk about government waste, right? One of the things that I do, right, is that you say if you want to travel overseas or you want to travel anywhere, you have to come to your supervisor and you have to justify the trip. You have to say, well, here is why I want this trip, and here is how it's going to benefit the organization. That must be nice to know how to benefit the organization. Then if they agree, they make you go, and when you come back, guess what you have to do? You have to do an after action report. You have to say, this is what happened when I went to this place, and this is how it's benefited, and how it will further benefit the organization. Jamaican, when the government officials are spending money, they don't do nothing like that. They travel with entourage, and who pay a fee? Little poor people in Jamaica, right? No, the other day, and this is scandalous. They have the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, right? They have run all over the place about she have campaign to Secretary General of the Commonwealth, right?
I want money pay for each other.
She can't even manage PR ministry, no, brother. She cannot manage PR ministry, but she want to manage affairs now, a country, several countries. Them have our guy in place in
Africa. Ghana, right? Everything it costs money.
Them have a ceremony for with a tribe on there.
Me see it, man. I saw it.
Queen mother.
Yes.
They make almost a queen mother for tourism. No. Learn from. Tell me something. Me not hear right. They make our queen mother for tourism. No, my friend who actually was there and at the ceremony, you know, and the friend said, they don't know why she come down and get that, you know, right? And she was there for about half a day. No, if they talk about tourism, Ed Bartlett should have been there because Ed Bartlett is one of the standouts in the government. The man is a genius. That man, I feel like to the Eskimos, metaphorically, so to speak, because you know what man they do. The man there was able to go when you have all of it, when you have the pandemic and you have the economic downturn and you have that. Ed Bartlett all over the world fly the flag for Jamaica. We need to come to Jamaica and enjoy Jamaica as a destination, tourist destination. Ed Bartlett managed to go Abu Dhabi and Dubai. And we used to Dubai almost every 2-3 months. It was part of my territory, right? When people never knew about the existence of Dubai, they did a long time. And Ed Bartlett go there and convince the man them, you know. Convince the man and say, listen, although only a tourist destination, only need to come to Jamaica and the man know about flights from Emirates, flights from Dubai to Jamaica. The man is a genius. So they should have collapsed the ministry and make it I heard that at one point it was the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Tourism. That I don't know what truth is. I heard that it was one time, one ministry. If it's true, whether it's true or not, they're supposed to collapse the two ministries right now, put Ed Bartlett in it, and make Kamina Johnson go sit down back in the Senate and go and count our fingers or do whatever she do inside it. She a waste of government spending, and Bridget, we can go on and tell you about the government waste. You know, a mismanagement of funds. And at the end of the day, who suffer? Who suffer?
People. Nothing at all no do. A matter of fact, look you know. If me a drive, right? Can the road them a feel alright, you know, whether in a Canada, whether in a US, whether in a and me a drive on something. You maybe drop on the sidewalk, me a last suit them up. In a Jamaica now you don't fix the infrastructure. And then when me drive on my front end dick out. And as we go out the road, so you have the police a ticket me, you know. Not for my wrong, you know. Me a drive, me supposed to have proper road, brother. We supposed to have proper garbage collection, proper health system, proper education system. People rob funds from every the one of them me talk about, brother. Man, them a build white elephant. The man them a build take all NHT no one a build some towers where them a build good, no design good. Nobody now go buy them. It a left empty for a long time. See? Because if you have 40 million, you better buy a piece of land and build a nice house and have change. More than give them that. Then you still have to pay like you pay rent fee. So it don't make no sense. Because remember you have to pay for maintain it, you know. See? So you want to give them in and how it design, bathroom in a one room and bathroom in the other room. So you have no guest bathroom. So if your wife inside in a lingerie and your daughter in the next way, where do your bedroom them come over, drink and want to use the bathroom, you can send them in your bedroom. Through your bedroom. Them they're axe style, brother. Them a place the people live. You understand? That's a joke. And then you have a 3 person can come together.
Infrastructure and roads, right?
Yeah, infrastructure and roads, them not have it.
Minister of Finance is have a headquarters in New Kingston, you know, right? And then take the freebie and go down to Harbour Street, right? It's just to the Chinese listen, on our bill highway, right? On our excess material. And the money, the excess material will have, and the money will not take a bill again. We can build some roads in a city, in the city centers. Then we can build some roads because the other day, you know, about 4 weeks ago, you know, we drive from Manlevel, you know, and you know, I drive to the hills, past Sparling and the place, and go over and you know, on the coast over and discover there. And I'm telling you, my brother, then there are no road, you know. Then there are no road, you know, my brother. And then there are farmers over there. You have to farmers get them produce to market, you know, and how come people drive on them road? There's one of them front end look out like it about that style.
And then you get charged with it, brother. Brother, that cause accident. And then the Road National Road Safety Council, I put up something here where I'm going to show them, say, overseas, they matter about how much people die on the road worldwide for much per year. And them give, like, third world country like ours, money for, you know, educate certain things. So they might get money. So everything in them, speed to this, all when your front end leak out. Sometimes your wheel eat out from inside the tire. Because of the road bad and you never see it, you know. And you go up on a highway now, you drive and it blow up on you. Because you never even see it, brother. You just change up some front end and everything. But you have to drive on the rock, and then by you reach it, so all kind of things. And then little thing accident happen. And then blame you. Speed. Everything has speed. That's why you're not speed, brother.
Where you happen now? The same principle we apply to infrastructure like roads. You can't do it for clinics and you can't do it for all kinds of things. One of the things why I know the powers that be wouldn't want me in a Jamaica because one of the things that I said in an early interview was that if them put me in charge, one of the things that I'm going to go back and say, okay, I could look at donor funds, you know, donor agencies and donor countries who give Jamaica money to build clinic and school and road. House and all them things. And we are going to go back for about 10 years. And we are going to bring in some forensic accountants. And we are going to figure out where the money, if the money is spent properly, and if we find the money overseas, which more than likely is the money there. If the money the overseas, we are going to repatriate them funds and bring the money come back to Jamaica, come to where it's supposed to do.
And them know what hold people accountable. And them can't go back in on the politics. Them for ban and them for pay the price, brother. Them have to pay the price. We're not business. Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Them don't say, boy, we don't want this money here. This one is too controversial.
So you did apply for the...
People me talk about.
Hold on, brother. You did apply for the commissioner job one time?
No one time, my brother. 3.
3 times. But and you have the FBI skills and you apply as a man, as a Jamaican man, US man. So you're Jamaican, so... See, and you have the one of them.
Well, before you go for them, let me tell you something too. The Jamaican government asked me to apply, right? Because when they do a mapping of people overseas, Jamaicans overseas with skill sets for them, so they want to bring back to come here develop Jamaica. And the Jamaican High Commission in South Africa, come in charge of the FBI office in South Africa, then come to me and say, watch out, we think you'd be a good candidate. We don't let them select you, but you'd be a good candidate to this position here. And they asked me to apply as part of the mapping program. And me apply, right? And guess what now? Me apply under PNP and me apply under JLT. And guess what? I've never been shortlisted. Never been shortlisted.
So although them ask you when you're there in South Africa.
In fact, in fact, one senior politician, right? It is reported that he said, look at my resume and he said, this man is the most qualified man to ever apply to this position. But he will never get this job.
Serious. You hear that? Eh? You will do deep. Let me tell you, then a man like you, we should have as commissioner, man. A man like, but you know why? Because the kind of principle and the kind of the FBI kind of style where they can deal with them and them can't corrupt you and them things. And some people are going to prison. Them are things say, yo, no for where I get the vote, you know. So we can't make him hold the job. And that them a look on, you know. And because you qualify, you overqualify.
Because what happened is that,
yes.
What happened is that, I will leave files out there, you know. I will leave files out there. I mean, know people who are filed. People who are filed. And yes. I files out there. And so they can't afford to have me coming because they know that me coming, they can't buy me, you know, because they want to. Me already retired, I have a pension and I practice law. So me all right. Me not come to teach the money.
All right.
Me not come to make people's life better. Me not come to people who hold people accountable. Because that's what people get elected for, to lead and to be accountable. And moment in order that I have teeth, me have no use for you. I bring me a gun. It's that simple. So them can't, them will not, and then they can't tell me, they can't direct my investigative attention. They can't tell me, say, don't look over this side, look over that side. Don't look here, look there. They can't tell me that. And when you start telling me that, we start looking at you different.
That is it.
Okay, there's a reason why you are telling me this. Maybe you involved.
No, so you applied 3 times. I mean, why you give up in a car? You see, like other people, them rise up and tell them, no, man. Them man have the whole FBI skill, travel the world, in charge of enough little things. So, at the right man is a Jamaican background or go through the whole FBI thing where, yeah, we want them kind of thing that in a Jamaica now we can clean them up. So it better we can hold them accountable. That's why them afraid, you know. Because them look on if you come in, they must say, then we not gone, man. You know, no for we gone. You have the skill, you know.
Listen, I'm not telling a listening audience this. I mean, not campaign for not job or not like that. But there's people who don't know the story, right? It's 30 years we spend on this organization. I'm not spend it in one place. We spend it all over the place. And there's nothing them ever show me in Jamaica, whether it's scamming or certain type of homicide or what the other one is it? It's good to know, but it's other type of criminal activity there, right? Cyber crime, all them stuff there. They expose all them stuff there. I mean, in fact, we come to Jamaica and even try to tell them to listen, we need to build an intelligence center, you know, so they can see emerging threats before them reach at Jamaica, you know, because Jamaica, the police still in a reactive mode. Them still in the 1800s reactive mode.
I know.
And police show.
Yes.
They're not proactive and they're not predictive. They're far from them policing strategies. They're far from it. And me I try to show them say, listen, there's a way you can't do it, you know, as leaders in the Caribbean, so that you can set the example for other Caribbean leaders to follow, and other Caribbean police forces to follow. But they're not interested in that. And the reason why they're interested in that is because a lot of them involved. Not all of them, but
not all of them. But we know a lot. Yes.
Them involved. And so they figure out, hey, if this man come inside, in front of him, he know too much already. And second, when he come in, he's going to know much more. And now, as my one of most supervisor, I said, you don't want me getting your shots here. Because once you get inside, they will see all kind of things, and it will be a problem for you, right? So he said, here what? Them don't want me getting at the same space with them because they know that they're going to see things, they're going to know things, and people are going to tell me things.
Yes. No, but you see, I come from an organization with 30 years of experience from the feds. 30 years, 30 plus or 30 years. And some things where you don't know, pan them now, your inside, sit down there, so now you can just grab up some people now. And you understand where you can grab up. So that them have think about, you know, so now. Him experience and them things. They were going to prison, brother. He might find the money.
Some man will work it, you know. on the global scene. Right?
Yes.
Them man are not Jamaican. Not a single one of them are Jamaican. And the man them say, listen, if you need help to come and deal with the homicide problem in Jamaica, we're ready to come help you and deal with it. Ready. And me tell them, like them at our Donnelly thing, and me say the other day, say, listen, if me get a team and my team, me just can't take a team of two people on it, and me come down there. And within less than a week, they solve up. Who to get arrested. And like that. We don't waste no time. Because look, that's what we do for our living, and we do it without fear, friendship, or favor. Right? We just look on it objectively and say, okay, where's the evidence? What does the evidence say? And was the evidence collected properly? Who collected the evidence? How was it transferred? Where is it stored? All them things there. Them things are second nature to it. Second nature. We can't do them things in our sleep, my brother.
All right. But no, but me I get out some people fearing, my brother. I'm going to talk to you again, because I have to talk to you, because I have to educate the people them to certain things. Because I have to start all the people them at top accountable. You understand?
Yes.
When me look, my brother, when me look and me see the police them go downtown the other day, and them going to one store, and them can show you say $30 million, $300 million worth of fake goods in here. That alone show you our warfare run sloppy. Because if $3 million worth of fake goods, can you imagine the amount of gun, ammunition, and everything where illegal come through there? Everything illegal come through there.
Don't start me up, man. Don't start me up.
No, me have to talk again. That's what, brother. Me have to talk again, man. Because hear what I do. Hear what I do, brother. Me have to call you back, and me have to go in at this. Like all that, me could have speak out like the WAF, and they will pick out the next thing. So me call you back. Later me call you, yes sir? Later.
Virgin, you call me anytime. I'm at your service. Man.
All right, my brother. Respect. Bless.
All right. Bless up.
Yeah, man. No, man, the man of the wilderness just... See me talk about Jamaica for change. You have to serious, and want us who want to make a serious change in Jamaica. I don't take what I'm talking, man. I have no time for that, man. No time at all. You want some good people. You have some good Jamaican out the road there. In the diaspora with some good career. Serious background. And ready. The man applied 3 times for the commissioner as a Jamaican. See? And you see, at the time, matter of fact, you hear him tell you, when him in charge of the FBI office in South Africa, them bring it to him. But them no want to go to prison people who have to stand up. Who have to stand up for the good of the country. If I end up like Sri Lanka, and I joke me make. It no make no sense. You ever see me just see I do a thing there where you bless up yourself. No man, it's serious. So I try to show them everything. Loan some, as I say, a brethren talk to me this morning, and him send a voice note to me, and I say, you know, Mr. Lonesome, please, me not agree with you when you're saying that the wilderness. No, me just break it down, make you understand me. Yes, you see me, I say? Yeah, okay. Yes, Ann. Yes, Ann. Just see a comment. See? All right, see? Me just break it down through the media houses. You know, them all, you know, buff up on one and in a pocket and all kind of things. When me say in the wilderness, it's not me have millions of people, them always going me and everything, man. I within the media circle me at all. Me the man of the wilderness. Because I can't make them muzzle me, you know. It not gonna work, you know. Nah, man. If you want to make a place a better, if you want to make Jamaica a better place, Michael Jackson I say, just look in the mirror, you know, take a look in the mirror and tell them change. Tell the one of them take a look in the mirror and change them ways. That will get a better place. We'll reach somewhere. Just look in the mirror and change your ways. And a joke. Keep it real. You understand? Me and them man have to carry him back, man. Because them man have the experience, 30 years experience, FBI agent. No man, you carry them man up on the thing and them thing there. And you know, Jamaican background and them thing there. Yeah, diaspora. Then them man here for what you talk about, man. See me I say? Yeah, man, you have to try and demand them, man. And the man them to stop the foolishness too, man. Stop worship them politician, yeah. And as I said before, check out that guy in the background. Everything about him background. And that's one thing, everything. I'm going to live the luxurious life. We know no foolishness. Hold him accountable. Lonesome, me there here. Later. I'm up. Blessed.